Pulling on me, there we go, of the Hunkaminam, I should have looked that up, I'm so sorry, and Squamish-speaking people. We are so proud that over the last 20 years, Canadians have raised more than $41 million through the walk. That is an extraordinary amount of community spirit that has gone into changing this CF story. Because our work is not yet done, we're hoping that through your generous fundraising efforts, this will be our best year yet in the lovely weather we're having. So pretty. A strong supportive community is vitally important to families who are affected by cystic fibrosis. Together, we're stepping towards CF research, healthcare advocacy, and new therapies. Every dollar raised changes the lives of those we care about, so that no one is left behind. Today, there are over 40 walks happening across Canada. Here in Vancouver, we proudly welcome 70 of you as walkers and community members this morning. Among us, there are people living with CF, their loved ones, clinicians and researchers, all who work together to strengthen and lengthen the lives of children and adults with cystic fibrosis. And of course, we have our donors, sponsors, partners, volunteers, and staff who together create a strong foundation on which CF Canada can build innovative programs. Programs and services. We are so grateful to have you all as part of the CF community and to work with such passionate, dedicated, and caring people. It is because of your commitment to step towards a cure that Canadians with CF are living longer with the disease than ever before. It is because of you that transformational therapies like Trikafta are more accessible for Canadians. And it is because of you that we will not stop there. Today is all about stepping towards access for treatment, funding and support for all, so that no one is left behind. We've also come together today to honor those that we have lost. You are never far from our minds or our hearts. I'd like to say a big welcome and a bigger thank you to all of you. There's great numbers in strength. There's great strength in numbers, which is why we're grateful that so many people and organizations come together to support the CF community. The advocacy work that we do together is so important. While Trikafta is changing lives, people with CF who have rare mutations still can't get access to that drug. Please visit our Trikafta for All advocacy ambassadors after the walk to find out how you can help. With that in mind, we're extremely pleased to be here today. We are also so grateful to our valued corporate partners and sponsors as they contribute to our goals in many important ways. We would first like to thank our national sponsor, Vertex, a global biotechnology company. We're all here better now. We're going to see if this goes back on. That aims to discover, develop, and commercialize in innovative medicines so that people with serious diseases such as fibrosis can lead better lives. I'm just changing my voice a lot here. It's good. This is Vertex's 7th year supporting the walk, and we are very grateful for the continued commitment. Thank you, Vertex. With over 270 locations across Canada, CarStar Automotive Canada is the national leader of auto collision and auto glass services in this country. Over our 25-year partnership, they have raised an incredible $5 million in support of cystic fibrosis research, care, and advocacy. Thank you, CarStar. We are delighted to have Amgen supporting this year's walk. We would also like to thank Air Canada Foundation, our exclusive airline partner, for providing two flight vouchers to support our early registration contest. This year, we are celebrating an awesome 60-year partnership with Kin Canada, our national volunteer partner. Through their extraordinary commitment, Kin has raised over $50 million for CF research and patient care over the last 6 decades. Thank you, Kin Canada. Thank you, Vertex, CARSTAR, Amgen, and Air Canada, and Kin Canada. We have also been able to partner with some incredible organizations on a local level as well. Because of the support of these partners, we are all able to enjoy this spectacularly rainy morning. Please put our hands together for Save on Foods, Costco, Sunbright, and Vancouver's Best Places. Lastly, I would like to thank our extraordinary volunteers, both our volunteers who are helping out today, and our amazing walk coordinators, Kyle, Travis, Ula, Simon, and I would say myself, but I had to take a step back because I got a new job. And all the wonderfully dedicated volunteers who worked tirelessly these last few months, despite their busy lives, to make this day happen. Oh, thank you. I think it's just easier to do this. Okay, on behalf of everyone here and across Canada who will benefit from your hard work and tremendous contributions, thank you wholeheartedly for choosing to volunteer for the CF community. We are enormously grateful. Before I invite Andrea up here, I just wanted to share, I know most of you have heard my story before, but just wanted to share a little bit about who I am. So as I said, my name is Allie. I was born a few years ago and was diagnosed at birth with cystic fibrosis. The only reason that I was actually diagnosed at birth was because my sister Joni had cystic fibrosis, which they didn't know at the start because they weren't testing babies yet. I was one of the first to be tested at birth, actually. And it's really because of my sister going through her first few months where she wasn't growing, she was in a full body rash, they had no idea what was wrong with her. And they worked and found out that she had CF, and it's because of her that I was able to be diagnosed so early. When I was 10 and my sister was 12, CF took her from me. And that doesn't get easier ever. I kept growing up. And when I got into my grade 12 year at high school, my health started plummeting, and I ended up needing to go on the list for a double lung transplant. It is thank you to people who go on the transplant list, signing up to be donors, that I was able to get a second chance at life. My now husband, then boyfriend from the age of 16 on, who has my kid on his shoulders right now, was with me through all of it, and helped me through it all. With having CF and a transplant, I've been through a lot of really rough stuff and a lot of loss. And after my husband and I got married, I was so excited that I wanted to have a baby. And I was told that with my transplant, I shouldn't carry, which was just another thing to break my heart. It felt like one more thing that my body had failed me on. So we ended up finding a surrogate to carry our baby girl, Mava, who's up on his shoulders right now. She's 2.5. She's awesome. She's very cool, if you want to say hi to her. And so it's just, CF throws you curveballs. It never stops. And the hope is that we can get a world where Trikafta is available to everybody, or something like Trikafta, and available to people who've had transplants, because while I've had my transplant, I still have CF. I still have a lot of the issues that come with CF. I still take an obscene number of pills every day. And it's a brutal disease, and I'm so grateful for everybody here who is here to support those with CF, those who have lost someone with CF. And I just want anyone who has CF or has someone they love who has CF, I just want you to know that when you read all the statistics, they hurt. They hurt so badly. And I just want you to look at people like me. I'm 31. I was told I wouldn't make it to 18. I was told I would not be a mom. I'm a mom. We're looking to find another surrogate now so we can have another baby. And you can do it. And bad word CF. So I'm going to invite Andrea up here, Andrea Holden, who's going to be sharing a story about her experience with CF. Thank you.
So my name is Andrea. This is my daughter Reed. Reed has CF, and she was her origin story, as I like to say, with CF is that she was born with a bowel obstruction. So that's fairly common with CF, not that unusual, but it's assumed that a child with that particular bowel obstruction has CF until proven otherwise. So she had surgery at 3 days old for her bowel obstruction, and we lived at the hospital at BC Children's for 3 months. So I delivered at Women's and stayed on at Children's for 3 months, so that was fun for both of us. With newborn screening though, which I looked it up, it was October 2010. So she would have been caught with newborn screening had she not had the obstruction. So since then, she had a second surgery to reverse the ostomy at 3 months, and we were discharged. And with the help of family and friends, we got through those early days of learning about CF and finding a new normal living with CF, because it has become normal. She's currently taking Trikafta for almost just under 2 years, and although it has helped tremendously, it is not a cure. She still takes lots of meds. We're still at the hospital every 3 months for checkups. We still do physio. Although her lung function has improved dramatically, there's a lot to it and more to it, and so hopefully we can, with all the fundraising that we're doing, we'll find more and more ways to treat it, so that we don't have to live with all these things. And yeah, so that's what I've got to say. Thank you.
Just a moment. We are just going to invite Charles up here just to talk about Gear Up for CF, our bike event. Oh my gosh, and a little person. Yay! My favorite. Okay.
Hi everyone, my name's Kyle. This is my husband Charles, and this is our almost 2-year-old son Coast. And Coast was diagnosed with CF through the newborn screening at about 3 weeks old, we found out. And that call we will never forget. Almost 2 years ago, the call from Children's Hospital in the CF clinic booking us in for things like a sweat test and a blood test to confirm these results. And that hit us like a ton of bricks. We, despite being carriers, obviously had no previous people in either side of our family with CF. So it was really a surprise and probably the most terrifying moment of our lives. And now, almost 2 years later, we definitely have a more positive outlook. We're more educated on the disease, obviously. And Coast is doing great, and he's an inspiration to us, just with his positivity and everyone we know. So, yeah, and Obviously, we're more positive now because of the leaps and bounds that have been made with CF research and these new therapies, medications like Trikafta, and that's why these events are so incredibly important, because without them, we wouldn't have the same amount of donations that go into the research that is so critical for this. So we definitely need to keep more momentum going. While there's Trikafta, it's not a cure, and it's also not available or applicable for every mutation. So we definitely need more research and more donations. So yeah, I'll pass it over to Charles, who will speak about the next opportunity for that.
Thank you. So I'm here in a short sleeve cycling jersey on this beautiful day, beautiful Vancouver day, to talk about Gear Up for CF, which is coming up in 3 weeks. A question, does anyone here know how to ride a bike? Put your hand up if you do. Okay, perfect. All of you can sign up for Gear Up for CF. So it's in 3 weeks, the day before Father's Day, June 15th. We're riding 100 kilometers, starting in Surrey and then going out to Abbotsford and coming back. New this year is a 50-kilometer option, so if you're not riding quite as much, you can do that 50K. It's a relatively flat ride. You get dropped off at Abbotsford and you come back. It's another great fundraising event. So Kyle has been on the committee for this event. I'm on the committee for Gear Up CF. 3 weeks is plenty of time to sign up, to fundraise. Again, you can do the 50K option, so you don't have to ride a long ways, but it would be great to see more people there and great to get some more signups and donations. So if you know anyone or you yourself want to do it, talk to myself or anyone from CF, or go to the Gear Up for CF website. Look forward to seeing a lot more of you there. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Okay. Just something that I left out of my speech that I just want, if anyone did not know. My daughter Maeva, she is a carrier, but she does not have cystic fibrosis. So, yeah. Anyways, we are following the walk. I got there. Okay. Following the walk, please be sure to meet back here for our awards. So now, without further ado, please let's have a warm welcome to Coach RD, who will be leading us in a fun warm-up. It's raining, so you best dance and get ready. Thanks.
What's up, everybody? I'm Coach RD. I am your personal trainer that's going to be warming up the crowd today. Seems like we lost the mic. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna go no mic. So this is my third annual year that I've warmed up the crowd for cystic fibrosis, and it's so inspiring to get the chance to do this. I hear so many amazing stories, and your guys' energy is so inspiring. But it's extremely important that we warm up before this walk, because you don't want to hurt yourself, especially not on a walk. You want to hurt yourself on something cool, like running away from zombies or something like that. But, you know, a little rain has never deterred us. You guys are strong, you guys are fighters, so what can a little bit of rain gonna do, right? So I'm gonna need all the little ones come up here. We're gonna warm up, we're gonna get the crowd hyped up. All the dads, all the moms, everybody's gotta participate in this, okay? So we're gonna do a little bit of warm up. We got a little music for this to get people warmed up. We're gonna start from the head down. So we're gonna start warming up the neck, all the joints, the hips, the knees, everything, okay? So here we go, guys. So we're gonna start easy. I want you just to rotate your neck like this. Stand nice and now let's do big arm circles, everybody. Don't be shy over there. up, guys. Let's kick back. Okay, we're gonna speed it up just a little bit. Take a little bit. There we go, we're getting that energy going. I think the rhythm stuff. You guys are getting the rhythm stuff. All right, guys, let's give a round of applause. Let's get the walk started, having an amazing walk. Thank you for coming out here today.
Hello everyone, we're going to start the walk so you can head over to the blow-up arch and you can just start heading that way. There should be route markers so you shouldn't get lost. It's about a 3.3 kilometer walk. You can walk it if you'd like to. I know I've heard some people saying they might stay back. But yeah, let's get it going. Thank you. Oh yes, and please join us for the barbecue afterwards. Take a group photo. The person holding their umbrella high up is our photographer if everyone wants to just take a photo in front of the arch. Thank you.
Sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened door. The blues won't haunt you anymore. With a brave, free love and a sword, you'll ride with me to the distant shore.